Spend the day with me in beautiful Cassadaga, Florida. Hi, my name's Mo. I'm a psychic medium and I love all things spiritual. So let's get into it. First, when I pulled into Cassadaga, I was greeted by this welcome center. Everyone goes to the welcome center and it did not disappoint. There were so many cool things. They teach you how to book with other psychic mediums and do other kind of readings in the shop. There are also many educational resources and merch and fun things like crystals and oracle cards that you could purchase. It's important to know that this is a spiritualist camp, so it's important to respect that aspect of it. People dedicate their entire lives to living here and developing their intuition and spirituality, which I think is amazing. Here you can see there's the Haunted History Museum and an indigenous shop, and there are a few psychic shops along the way. If you're going for a day trip, this is perfect. The town was very small, and if you're coming in from out of town, I do highly recommend Hotel Cassadaga, but I was not expecting everything to be so close together. Even when I looked it up on the map, it didn't look like it would be as close as it really was, which isn't a bad thing. It was actually very convenient. I was able to book a reading with Lori Carter. Our reading was amazing. I didn't record it, I won't be sharing it, but I do recommend her. Sinatra's Ristorante came highly recommended to me by many people online and people who have been to Casadeca before. And honestly, it was, I think, the only restaurant in the area. I was surprised that it was as nice as it was just because there was nothing else there. But it was a great restaurant. It was an Italian place. Sinatra's Ristorante was already decorated for Christmas, which I love. And there's another crystal shop inside the hotel. There's many resources in there as well. This was very interesting. There was a meditation station where you can go in, lock yourself in a small room, and shut the blinds and meditate. I love that. I think I need to create a meditation station in my own home office. What do you guys think about that? Across the way, there was a beautiful meditation garden. I love gardens. I'm a gardener myself, and I just got magical vibes in this area. It was peaceful, serene, and I really felt like I could clear my mind, which was just what I needed this day. We were excited for our reading, and I like to clear my energy before I go into a reading, whether I'm being read or doing a reading on someone else. So, this was the perfect spot to visit. It was so cute. Then we went to the Haunted History Museum. I didn't film inside out of respect for the owners, but there was something I saw inside. So, the spiritualist camp founder, his name was George. And I have an uncle named George who passed away. As soon as you walk in, there's a mannequin of a man named George and the name tag George. And I just thought it was so funny. I snapped a photo of that and I'll share it with you. But I did share it with my family, and we all had a good laugh about that because it was so random. And he actually did come through in the reading later that day as well. So then we headed down to the cemetery. Lake Helen Cassadaga Cemetery is actually known for the Devil's Chair. So there's a myth here where at night, if you leave a beer, the devil himself will come and drink the beer. I personally think that this is an urban legend, but it's definitely a haunted attraction that brings people back. Before I sat down in the chair out of my own superstitions, I asked the spirits not to haunt me, to please leave me alone in peace, as I am just visiting in peace as well. But my dad and I love going to cemeteries together. I think it's a peaceful experience. You really won't find a more quiet place than a cemetery, let's be honest. Even in my routine life, I will go walking through cemeteries from time to time just because I find it to be so peaceful. This was a beautiful cemetery. I love the Spanish moss. I don't see that where I live. Here is the devil's chair itself. What do you guys think about this? What kind of vibes are you picking up on this chair? Do you feel like the superstition or the urban legend is real? I personally don't. I sat down on the chair anyways to find out. What do you think about that?